Hello, everyone. Welcome to the What We Need Spotlight interviews. TCI has been running this advocacy campaign of what we need since 2018. And the objective of this campaign is to challenge and correct the medical oppression against persons with psychosocial disabilities. The campaign starts in October during the Mental Health Week, and we carry it forward till the end of December. The campaign gives an opportunity to TCI members for presenting their works at the global audience. And every year we have set thematics for this campaign. And this year's thematics include deinstitutionalization, community inclusion, access to justice, and lived experiences of persons with neurodiverse identities. We are conducting these spotlight interviews with our members and networks in order to highlight the works they are engaged and put a spotlight on their ongoing advocacy initiatives. Under this initiative today, we in TCI will be going to do a short interview with Ms. Kim Tiengtom, who is not only a founding member of TCI, but also serves as a board member of TCI. Hello, Kim.
Hi, good evening, Waka and all the audience.
Thank you, Kim. It is a pleasure to have you with us today, and we thank you to you for giving us time for this specific spotlight session. Kim, I would like to start with the introduction. Can you please give a brief introduction of yourself and tell us about where you live and what do you do?
Thank you, Waka. I am very excited. I am a little bit nervous, but I will try to explain the best I can. I lived in Nonthaburi, a satellite town in Bangkok, Thailand. My name is Kim. In fact, my name is Kruawon Tiengtom, but it's hard for everybody outside Thailand to call, so I just use Kim. I am the chairperson of Living Association. Living is legally recognized NGO working for the well-being of persons with psychosocial disability, the person affected by mental challenge, and their families. We provide recovery-oriented service in rehabilitation, peer support, vocational training, job coach, and advocacy. We also aim to support students with mental challenge, but we haven't done much in this area as it's hard to find contact of the students who need support. This is my brief introduction of myself and my work.
Thank you so much, Kim. It is always great to hear about your work, and we know that you have been working for so long in Thailand, and your efforts towards inclusion of persons with psychosocial disabilities are immense. Thank you so much, Kim, for joining us. I would thank you once again. This specific interview was to have a discussion with you about the discriminatory practices going on in Thailand, and having access to equitable employment is one of the components for community inclusion. And without employment of persons with psychosocial disabilities, they tend to remain on either government funds or either family. They become dependent on family members as well. So can you please tell us about the discriminatory practices which are going on regarding the work and employment of persons with psychosocial disabilities during the recruitments which are being carried out by the government of Thailand?
Well, you see, in Thailand, about 24% of people with disabilities have employment, and in that section, very few are people with psychosocial disability, even though we have a large number of people in working age. And sometimes we will see the job recruitment that says that we would like to hire people with disability, but not psychosocial disability, or people with intellectual disability, something like that. And we have to advocate for them. But the latest, what we think discrimination, and I think it is true discrimination against people with psychosocial disability, is from the governments who approve the regulation that says that civil servant in recruitment, civil servant, the applicant must not have psychosis or mood disorder in a severe state and chronic, and be the barrier to performing the work. Even though there are some details that trying to say that we recruit people with psychosis and mood disorder if they are not that severe, but we know right away that this is very discriminatory. And so we gather together the stakeholders, like people with psychosocial disability in various sectors, even in government. And we also have some people who work in a high position in the government agencies, who give us the information about the regulation. And so we talk to the government and propose petition to various sectors.
Yeah.
But right now there's haven't been any response officially from the government. And people who issue who issue the regulation said that people with psychosis and mood disorder are unable to work or something like that. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing this this practice, like, which is going on in Thailand by the Thai government. Are there any key actions? So you have mentioned, like, you have been petitioning, and you have been working with the government. So would you like to wrap up the key actions? Like, what are the key actions Living Association Thailand is taking to address this discriminatory practice and advocate with the government of Thailand?
We joined hand with other organizations like Thai Alliance for the people with psychosocial disability, the national movement, and also Family Link and us, Living Association, to make petition to the subcommittee on the affairs of people with disability, which is a subcommittee in the committee of the Senate. And we also went to the House of Representatives to voice our ideas and our pledge about the discriminatory practice. We also have an alliance in the academic work. We have the Institute of Health System Research organization, who organize a platform for several participants, from several sectors to come and talk, like person from Department of Mental Health, the Royal College of Psychiatry, the Committee of Human Rights Committee, National Human Rights Committee, and so on and so forth. And all the sectors, all the representatives at the meetings in all meetings, we get the approval that this is discrimination. This is not scientific kind of. This is not the mainstream. What is the movement that is going on in the world? Because we have the reference to mental health guideline and mental health at work by ILO. What is that? IOL.
ILO. ILO,
ILO,
right?
ILO, and also who, that talk about people with mental challenge that can work and they should be support and providing reasonable accommodation
Yeah.
and inclusion of them in the workforce. So we have very good support in all sectors. And so the last we haven't heard from the civil servant authority yet, but we believe that we will go to the end of the petition or the fight. I mean, we will go to court if necessary. That is our next step. We will go to the government court or executive court, a court that will judge about the work of the government on the citizen, something like that. We will go to court. And if we go to court in Thailand and we have not get the right things done or the justice, we will apply to CRPD committee in Geneva. That is our probably last resort, as Thailand assigned the optional protocol of CRPD.
This is amazing. This is really great, Kim. I really thank you, and I also this is amazing work which you are doing, like signing the putting up a petition against the government, going into the courts, bringing all stakeholders together, not working, going to the CRPD committee. I think this is great, and with this, I would like to thank you once again for this interview.